island at the very edges of the void. But this one is special. It's the place where my throat was cut 4,000 years ago. This is where my life ended, and where it began again. It's where they made me.
This part of the void feels older.
Right up until the end, I thought I'd find a way to escape. I fought, but the ropes only cut my skin, so I went limp. And then the knife touched my throat, and I knew I'd waited too long. The blood ran out, and I became a god. Now you know Delilah's secret. At the end of her days, she drifted through the void and should have been lost forever. But her will and cunning are second to none. She found this place, the island in the void where I became what I am. It changed her, and she discovered a way to draw from it, tapping into the power here. Delilah is a part of me now, and I don't like it. You have to give Delilah credit. She tore out a piece of herself and hid it away, inside a thing made of bones. She's made herself immortal. If you want to kill Delilah, you're going to have to find her spirit and give it back to her. Reaching it won't be easy, but what comes after that might be the hardest thing you will ever have to do.
The world contains more mysteries than I imagined. Now to meet up with Sokolov again at the skiff, after a very strange day.
Leaders rise and fall. Are you ready to leave? The dust is wreaking havoc on my throat.
Yes. I paid a visit to Byrne and Paolo, and I've been to Aramis Stilton's house. We can go. Duke Luca Abel tore down the old palace in Karnaca and built himself a new one. A monument to his ego. Whether he knows it's coming or not, I'm here to make him pay for everything he's done. I'm going to show him what happens to those who turn traitor to the Empire. After tonight, the Duke will either be dead or deposed, depending on how this plays out. Whatever happens to Sir Konos in the aftermath is his fault, not mine. I've got to get inside, take care of the Duke, and find a way to steal Delilah's soul.
Can you feel it? This is my last night. Soon, I'll dissolve into the great nothing.
You should be at peace.
I've stayed too long. Find Delilah's spirit. Trap her with this cage of dead flesh. Set me free.
I don't understand.
You will, very soon.
I can't believe it's taken this long for someone to help.
Are you ready for this? I've been inside a dozen castles and 100 mansions, and they're the same everywhere. The Duke's palace can't be anything worse than Lady Brisby's social afternoons.
Killing off Duke Abel is only part of the puzzle. You've also got to find whatever it is he's keeping for Delilah.
You were cryptic about what you gleaned from visiting the Dust District, which is fine. The world is better with a hint of mystery. But once you're inside the Grand Palace, whatever you do could affect things in Karnaca for years to come. Remember that.
Everyone who crosses my path on the way to Duke Abel is going to regret it. They all deserve to bleed.
Ready to visit the Duke?
Ready.
At the palace, the Duke has a look-alike body double, meant to confuse assassins. A friend of mine washes the linens and said the double is a smoker, if that helps. Maybe you can talk to him. She says he's a nice guy. What a shitty job, pretending to be a tyrant like Duke Luca Abel.
It's remarkable that people tolerate the Duke.
He's got an army, control of the mines, and he's had your support from the capital. At the Duke's parties, people carve up the country while eating boiled crab.
There were parties like that in Dunwall, full of toadies sucking up to me, stabbing each other in the back.
Poor Empress. I could see those party lights from the roof of the abandoned butcher shop where I slept. In the flooded district.
I know you grew up hard, Megan. I used to wander Dunwall with my face hidden. But when I got tired of it, I could always go back to the tower. Karnaka's given me perspective.
Good. After you've eliminated the Duke, find what he's holding for Delilah and take it. When you're finished, I'll pick you up in the skiff.
Sit here. Too much chance a Grand Guard catches on to us, or maybe rightful owners coming to pick it up.
What's the delay getting it to the shop? Betty afraid we'll get caught?
The guy that runs the shop is nervous. But if they just let us move it straight off the boat. Now, I got a friend over at the shop. Been running protection for black market shops for years. Hand over the boat. There's basically risk.
Given ample warning. You should have relocated, sir.
There are 3 ridiculous decrees a week. I never thought this would actually happen.
Well, it has. Now let us work.
If I have to listen to one more complaint, I'm just going to burst.
Kind of dry. Really go for a whiskey or something. Maybe one of them 2-penny drinks. The service was late, the bathwater was too warm, and let's see. Oh!
of lower class for a reason. Low, lower, lowest. And the smell.
What's going on here?
I imagine you aren't going anywhere. Me? No, damn it! Come on! I'll be wiping off your blood. I'll be damned. Put your gun in the way! Time to collect it! You're gonna pay for his death! I'm not impressed.
What? Help me! Someone! Anyone!
Just got word that something's happening. No! Maybe it's a good thing. You don't know anything.
This is the kind of luck I have, guarding a blasted windmill.
Yes, yes, yes!
It's not something bad. Maybe it's nothing. Mother was right. I should have signed on as an engineer in the wind corridor.
All right, here we go.
What did I do to deserve this? Of all the shit assignments.
Come on, come on, come on!
If only I had a boat of my own. That's the life.
Your face is covered.
The grand...
What's the matter? You look pissed off.
Yeah, you bet I am. I just got the answer about my transfer inland. Relocation denied.
Look on the bright side. The pay is better here than anywhere else, and we get to do the job how we see fit. Nobody's pestering us with forms and procedures anymore. We collect the fees we want and give out the beatings when they're needed.
I just don't want my kids growing up here. It's too dangerous.
Then reapply next month. The command staff changes constantly. New officers, new rules. And spread a few coins here and there among the officers.
Who are you? Oh!
Delilah. Her soul is familiar to me.
You're not losing your nerve, are you?
No, not at all. But how do you know which one is the Duke? I don't know where they found that guy with the political decoy job. But he looks and acts just like the Duke. I can't tell them apart.
There are subtle differences.
All right. Assuming you can pick out Duke Luca, how are we gonna get his key?
You leave that to me. Who knows what he's got in that vault? We'll be halfway to Bristol. And rich before he's nursing the next day's hangover.
That's a good plan, the way this place is run. You sure he always keeps the key with him?
I'm sure. We'll do it tomorrow night when there's only one squad scheduled for patrol.
Get ready to pay, Duke of Bell.
Somebody's seen something. Now we're all on edge.
You know who's assigned to protect the Duke's quarters tonight?
Nope. As long as it's not me, I don't care. It's never any fun.
I'm not sure it's worse, the Duke or his body double. One's half likely to have you flogged for looking at him wrong. The other might just bore you to death.
What I wouldn't give for a bottle of pear soda.
I'm sure it's nothing.
Think something
Someone
moved.
just heard a dog bark or something. Of course, that was...
You're not supposed to be here!
Let the clockwork soldier deal with her.
It seems the Duke has some of the Jindosh clockwork soldiers.
Still idling. Take this opportunity to back charge second coil.
Feels like we're living in an age of wonder. No plague, no war, no taxes. New machines and new ideas. We eat the finest foods and we're guests in the grand.
It'll be a long night. I've ordered food for the Duke out in the garden.
How do you know it'll get to the Duke? I just got this assignment.
People don't hide their face.
The machine has completed another
Is doing wrong. I can't feel my fingertips anymore.
Don't look so disappointed. It's not about merit. The inner circle is packed with the Duke's pets.
Rick Spittles. At least I'm not one of them.
Exactly.
Are you all right?
I don't feel safe anymore.
Been
Something wrong?
What's the matter? You saw something?
Where's the talent required? The skill? Don't fidget, and don't make me tell you again. Maybe we need a new decree for these slack-about artists. All painters must spend every other month at hard labor.
Back of my neck are tingling.
Still.
I've got a feeling something bad is gonna happen. Just know it.
This is going to be a much more interesting painting now. Anyone can paint, slopping oily pigment onto canvas and pretending it has some meaning. Sometimes a man just needs time by himself. My responsibilities weigh upon me.
Nothing then.
I bet this opens the Duke's vault. Disgrace to your country, Duke of Bell.
Just wait till they see me.
The machine concludes here, and nothing further is amiss.
If the old Duke could only see this. Wasteful expense, wanton flesh.
And such terrible wines. At least you knew better than to serve Tyrion with hagfish.
Joke if you want to. Our new Duke spends more in 1 month than his father spent in a year. Old Theodatus Abel was tied with the coin.
Why worry? When the war is done, we'll have it back tenfold in tribute. This is the Serkonan age, my friend. The age of Luca.
So,
Enjoy.
let's see. What was it? What?
Sun's too hot, the bath's too cold. Lay out. Gave us the iron. So tell me, who's the better man?
I don't feel safe anymore. Hold on! What was that?
Playback.
Come back here!
This indicates the search protocol is underway.
I wonder who that was.
Hey, who are you? Stop! Little shit!
The machine is gonna kill. Search playback. Playback indicates criminal profile.
I said something.
Show yourself. In this part of town? Honestly, why can't they keep all the riffraff in a separate place?
This place if someone eludes the machine.
Be on your way, now!
Playback indicates some detection without certainty.
What? A body? Here?
Central rotor. Commence lens refocus.
This must be the Duke's vault.
idling, take this opportunity to back-charge second coil. Okay. Exploration grid. Running search protocol. Extending exploration of the area.
Let's see what Duke Bell keeps hidden away in here.
Okay, the machine has detected something.
This is the thing Ashworth made to hold Delilah's spirit.
Release me from this dead vessel, free of this poison world, and trap Delilah's spirit.
Do it. You were all I ever wanted.
Let me go. I've seen too much of this world. There is blood on your hands.
I did it for you. To keep your throne. For your legacy.
My daughter, you are becoming everything I fought against. I love you, but let me go.
So it's done. Now to take Delilah's soul back to them.
The heart of my half-sister? Only her flesh remains.
Maybe Delilah's spirit was holding it together. It's a decorative animal.
Extra diagnostic playback loop.
There. Now to wait.
I saw the signal. So, is that it? The fall of Karnaca?
Duke Bell is dead. Long live whatever comes next.
Back to the dreadful whale, then, and on toward Dunwall.
Yes, at long last. To take back the throne and find a way to save my father.
Ready then?
Let's set out.
All right. As you want.
My life story changed when an assassin named Dowd drove a sword through my mother's chest. Now I'm coming home with the same purpose in mind. Is this what Dowd felt? Planning the approach, wondering how it would feel to kill an empress? Whatever grand scheme you've got underway now, Delilah, you were smart when you stole this place from me. You knew who among my people to corrupt, and you took away my strongest ally, my father. But you didn't know me. You only saw a sheltered princess. You never thought I'd fight back. You don't know me, Delilah. But you will.
Remarkable what Delilah's accomplished, coming from such a background, taking the throne. Now that we're here, I suppose you know where to go and what to do. You've killed a legion, so what's one more?
If anyone deserves it, it's Delilah. She's got so much to answer for.
At my age, I've come to distrust words like deserve. As I've told you, I knew her long ago. Badly wounded, deep at her center, but cunning, and looking for a way to pull herself up. Perhaps more than anything, Delilah had a talent for imagining the world as a better place. If only that could have been channeled towards something less twisted.
It's probably too late to dwell on regrets.
Everyone feels some regret, atop a long line. Mine is now chiefly that I'm out of time. Take care of yourself.
Goodbye, Anton.
Megan is waiting for you on the deck outside. She seemed cagey earlier, even more than usual.
Killers in back alleys. Killers fighting over thrones. Hey, there you are. I wanted a chance to talk.
Megan, I'm taking the skiff. I want to go to Dunwall Tower alone.
All right. Do you know how you're going to kill Delilah? If you leave her alive, she'll come for you sooner or later.
I'll do whatever's necessary. No one takes what's mine.
Just make sure you don't hesitate. Delilah's dangerous.
You don't have to worry about that. If old Samuel could see me now.
Take me to the vault tower. Bring me back to the cage of my own chest.
Oh, I will. Delilah will be made mortal again.
You let your mother slip into oblivion. Do you know where my mother's resting? In a child's coffin, her skinny legs tucked beneath her, because I couldn't afford proper burial, while my father rests in the Imperial crypt.
You're lying.
You still can't accept it, little girl. Your father was born a nobody. I inhabit your mother's heart, and my body walks the halls of your crumbling palace and sleeps between your sheets.
If I learned anything in Karnaca, it's that you only deserve to keep your throne if you're ready to roll out a red carpet of blood before it. We'll be face to face soon, and I'll end you, Delilah. That's a shame. I never thought I'd be trying to infiltrate the tower to kill an empress. This must be Delilah's doing.
Mud and stinking clay, yellow dyes for golden day. 6 hands stiff and 6 hands. Rich magenta. 2 hands sift and 2 hands blend. Make the pigments block the wind. Fingers stained blue and blush. Conjure rainbows for her brush. Shade and hue, dig and crack. Crush and mix, eyeless black. 8 hands sift and 8 hands blend. Make the pigments block the wind. Fingers stained blue and blush. Conjure rainbows for her brush. Ancient mud and stinking clay, yellow dyes for golden day. 6 hands sift and 6 hands blend, make the pigments block the wind. Fingers stained blue and blush, conjure rainbows for her brush. There was some... What? So you're marked!
She was spending all her time in that bleak little overseer chapel. What's afoot? What's she working on?
I can use the elevator to reach Delilah up in the throne room.
Preach their nonsense. But she moved to the throne room when she was ready to start her new painting.
Always exciting when she starts to sculpt or paint.
Yes, but this one is special. Delilah says it's going to change.
To restore power to the elevator, I'll have to reach the security room.
I've got goose flesh all over my arms. That's what happens when you're scared.
find you. The High Overseer.
I'll tear you into pieces!
So here we are, where my dear lying half-sister Jessamine and I played as children. Where your mother bedded your father, then gave birth to you. Where she was murdered by Dowd and his black-hearted crew. The place that ruined both our lives.
The machine is experiencing uncertainty. The machine concludes here that nothing further is amiss. Playback for detection registered. Idling. Commence managing focus.
With the power on, I can take the elevator to the throne room.
Smell burning grease on the air, sister.
Could this be our mistress? Awakening the tower machinery.
The belly rumble of machines digesting oils from the great leviathans of the deep.
who tampers with the dead metal things.
Don't outside! Come back here!
Idling. Commence lens refocus. General detection state. Okay, the machine has detected something. If this plays, the machine is recharging the magnetic coil.
Scoop your brains out and learn this trick for myself! That's a trick I could use! I know you're here somewhere.
Come on, don't be shy.
You will take me back and die at my hands.
Even if I was to die today, I don't regret
marks on our flesh, made by the knife of Dunwall. Cursed doubt who hides in the world and breathes still. Closer, closer. She found the place where he was birthed by knife and ritual, thousands of years past.
What has Delilah done to my throne?
With that sword, you think that matters? The Dunwall will feed on your guts tonight. It warms my heart watching you struggle with no hope of beating me. Follow me, dear Emily, and see how I will reshape all things. from their tongues, passing across their lips.
An empire only needs one empress, Delilah.
Emily, what happened?
Let's sit down. I'll explain it all.
With the fall of Luca Abel, the Duke's line ended, and there was only one man ruthless enough to take the Grand Palace. Fighting his way up from nothing, none of his enemies were around to oppose the bloody Duke, Corvo Attano. In Dunwall, with the death of Delilah Copperspoon, her coven lost its power and was smashed. Their disastrous coup brought to an end. The rightful Empress once again seized her throne, and so it was that Emily the Vengeful rooted out the last of those who had betrayed her and ruled over her empire with the support of her legendary father, Corvo Attano, from the south. In his day, Anton Sokolov lit the fires of industry, starting a great consuming blaze at the heart of the empire. He saw his machines used for war and oppression, watching the powerful crush those beneath them. Leaving Dunwall for the last time, he turned to the cold north, his energy spent at last, only an echo of the man he'd aspired to be. There are things that never change, no matter how hard you try. Questions you must answer. As Megan Foster faded from the world, Billy Lurk stepped from her shadow, setting out to discover her truest self, and seeking the closest thing she'd ever known to family.